Okay, we're in Second Ezra, the second chapter, the 27th, no, the third chapter, the 27th verse. Second Ezra 3:27. And so thou gavest thy city over into the hands of thine enemies. Ezra's talking about the Most High. Are their deeds then any better than that inhabit Babylon, that they should therefore have the dominion over Zion? Talking about why should the Babylonians have dominion over us, the children of Israel? He's talking to the Most High. But when I came thither and had seen impieties without number, then my soul saw many evildoers in the 13th year, so that my heart faileth me. All these evil people doing evil things, he's saying. It made him sad. For I have seen how thou sufferest them sinning. For I have seen how thou sufferest them sinning, as it in this world, right? It's vexing them, breaking the laws of the Most High. And has spared wicked doers. Hear that? Spared wicked doers. And has destroyed thy people. But he destroyed the children of Israel. And has preserved thine enemies. A lot of enemies that still carry on. And has not signified it. If I do not remember how this way may be left, are they then of Babylon better than they of Zion? Are these Babylonians people? Or even here in America, Babylon the Great, better than the children of Israel, the Most High's children, 12 tribes of Israel? Or is there any other people that know of thee beside Israel? You answer that question, all you other nations. Is there any other people that know of thee, that know of the Most High beside Israel? We the Israelites, the Hebrew Israelites. Or what generation have so believed thy covenants as Jacob? Covenant was given to who? Abraham, to Isaac, to Jacob, to the 12 tribes of Israel. And yet their reward appeareth not. Still ain't appeared. But we read about our reward, a little bit of it today. And their labor have no fruit. Things that we done have no fruit. For I have gone here and there through the heathen, and I see that they flow in wealth. They flowing in wealth. And think not upon thy commandments. They rich as ever, but they ain't thinking nothing about the Most High's commandments unto this day. Weigh thou therefore out wickedness now in the balance, and there's also that dwell in the world. And so shall thy name nowhere be found but in Israel. He said, weigh it out. Go wherever you want to go. And you won't find your name, Most High, nowhere but in Israel, the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob being the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel. He said, and so shall thy name nowhere be found but in Israel. Or when was it that they which dwell upon the earth have not sinned in thy sight? Or what people have so kept thy commandments, if it's not us? Thou shalt find that Israel by name have kept thy precepts. That's why I tell people you got to go over these precepts. But not the heathen, not the other nations. That's what he's saying. And that's real. So now, go to Job 5 and 19. Job 5 and 19. Book of Job 5 and 19. That's why I say we do what he say do. We can look forward to this. What he said in Psalms 91st chapter and now Job 5 and 19. He shall deliver thee in 6 troubles. Yeah, in 7 there shall no evil touch thee. We done been through the affliction and all this, right? As the sons of the Most High, and not bastards, as he chasten us. He shall deliver thee in 6 troubles. Yeah, in 7 there shall no evil touch thee. In famine he shall redeem thee from death, and in war from the power of the sword. Let you know war is coming. Famine, we already see the shelves. Some of you live in certain cities with shelves on your stores is pretty much empty, man. In famine he shall redeem thee from death, and in war from the power of the sword. You're not going to be killed in gunfire or warfare. Thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue, whatever they saying. Going to be hid from it. Neither shalt thou be afraid of destruction when it cometh. Remember Esau said, it was Solomon 5 and 7, we weird ourselves in the way of wickedness and destruction. And when destruction come from them, it says, neither shalt thou be afraid of destruction when it cometh. He said, at destruction and famine, thou shalt laugh. Neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth. You know, you're gonna be, remember it said, teeth of wild beasts? That's some spirits that he's bringing on this earth. These plagues that he's bringing on this earth. We want to be here. But thou shalt be in league with the stones of the field, and the beasts of the field shall be at peace with thee. They're going to look at you, oh, no, can't touch you. Be like, I can't touch that. Nope. And thou shalt know that thy tabernacle shall be at peace, and thou shalt visit thy habitation and shall not sin. See, that's important. Shall not sin. So you got to stop sinning. You got to repent and keep the commandments of the Most High, because sin is the transgression of the Most High's law. Remember that? 1 John 3 and 4. Thou shalt know also that thy seed shall be great. Children going to be great. Say, a little one going to bring forth 1,000 children. Children going to be great. And thine offspring as the grass of the earth. That's a lot of children, y'all. The grass of the earth like grass? Offspring like the grass of the earth? Oh, yeah. We're going to be producing a lot of children. Thou shalt come to thy grave in a full age, like as a shock of corn cometh in his season. Lo, this, we have searched it, so it is. Hear it, and know thou it for thy good. You hear that? Know this for your good. Now go back to 2nd Ezra, the 2nd chapter. We just about finished here. I'm going to start at verse 41 or 42. It says, I, Ezra, saw upon the Mount Zion a great people. See, a great people, whom I could not number. And they all praised the Most High with songs. So we're going to sing songs to Zion. So we praise the Most High with songs. Singing songs of praise to the Most High and the Mashiach. Yes. And in the midst of them, there was a young man of a high stature, taller than all the rest. It's a Mashiach Yahushua, y'all. And upon every one of their heads, he said crowns. This is to the 144,000, 12,000 from each of the tribes of Israel, making up to 12,000 times 12 is 144,000, making up to 144,000, and was more exalted. See, he was more exalted, so he had to be exalted to be more exalted. Understand this, which I marveled at greatly, was more exalted, right? So he had to be exalted before you could be more exalted. They was exalting him now. So when they see him, going to be more exalted. Yes. So I asked the angel and said, angel name is Uriel. He said, sir, what are these? What are these? He answered and said unto me, These be they that have put off the mortal clothing and put on the immortal, meaning these mortal bodies, to a body that will live forever and ever and ever. And have confessed the name of the Most High, the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Now are they crowned and receive palms. Crown, that's power from authority, y'all. Then said I unto the angel, what young person is it that crowneth them and giveth them palms in their hands? For all you that don't know that this is in the Old Testament. So he answered and said unto me, it is the Son of the Most High, of Mashiach Yahushua. Then began I greatly to commend them that stood so stiffly for Bahashama Mashiach Yahushua, the name of the Most High power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Bahashama Mashiach Yahushua. Then the angel said unto me, go thy way, and tell my people, who are the 12 tribes of Israel, what manner of things and how great wonders of the Most High thy power thou hast seen. So you do that. You go tell your people the things that you have learned. We got to keep on doing this. Invite those to the class. You tell somebody the matter of things and how great wonders of the Most High thy power thou hast seen, that you have seen. So that we can gather ourselves together and learn what we need to know, that our names will be written in the book of life and be immortal forever and ever and ever. Oh yeah. Daniel 7:18. Daniel 7:18. But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever. So that's the kingdom. The saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever. Oh yeah, verse 27. And the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High. And that's the 12 tribes of Israel. We read Psalms 148:14. I better read it so. I know y'all don't like to read, so let me read it so you know the saints. I done said it over and over again, but I didn't read it, so let me read it. Because they keep saying it. Make sure you don't leave up out of here thinking that you a saint and you're not a saint. Psalms 148:14, or you know that you the saints because you hearing it. He also exalted the horn, which is the power, like the bull's horn or the ram's horn, of his people. We define the saints. The praise of all his saints. Who are they? Even of the children of Israel. The 12 tribes of Israel, y'all. That's the saints. Who are we? A people near to the Most High. Praise ye the Most High. Praise the Most High. Once again, it says, verse 27 of Daniel 7th chapter, and the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High, who are the children of Israel, as we just read in Psalms 148:14, whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom. We got next forever. We gonna have an everlasting kingdom, and all dominions shall serve and obey him. Hitherto is the end of the matter. That's all I gotta say. I hope this is edifying. I hope you will go over this and learn from it. And I'm out. Shalom.